Yo, what is up, YouTube, man? Today I'm showing you guys how to make the best inside-out score on NBA 2K21. We're going to be making this build at shooting guard, and we're going to be making it with a pie chart that a lot of people undervalue, and it's going to be the more green than blue pie chart. You're going to be thinking, well, why wouldn't I go the even split to get 2 Hall of Fame categories? Why wouldn't I go with the one that has more finishing to get contact dunks? And the reason is three-pointer is important in NBA 2K21. With a physical profile, of course, go with the speed and vertical. You could go pure speed, but it's only going to be about 4 more speed. You get a lot more vertical this way. Let me go ahead and tell you guys with all the attributes real quick. So finishing, do close shot, driving layup, driving dunk, and then standing dunk, just enough to get 12 finishing badges. With the shooting, 3-point post fade max. With the mid-range, you have to make sure it's 79 so you can get the name inside-out score. So stop at the 79. Pass accuracy, ball handling, max, and then post moves just to get the 14 playmaking badges. And then, of course, perimeter, lateral steal, offensive and defensive rebound. That's going to give you the 6 defense and finishing. And if you want to take a couple points away from the offensive rebound, I think you need to take about 6, and that'll actually give you 22 shooting badges. You could definitely do it like that. Now, what I was saying with this pie chart, though, having an 84 three-pointer, somewhere around that range is going to be huge. You know, having like something like a 79, even an 80 three-pointer is just not enough to be super consistent. And, you know, this is an inside-out score. We want to have that consistent 3. And with the 75 driving dunk that this build gets, of course, you're not going to be getting contact dunks, but you will be finishing through contact. And if you decide to go with slashing takeover, you can get contact dunks with this build. You could really be shooting middies, shooting threes, getting layups, getting dunks, and then boom, activate slashing takeover and catch a body for the end of the game if that's your play style. With the wingspan, I mean, you could max it out, but like I said, man, we want that high three-pointer. It's very important. So go with the 81.5. That'll give you the 75 driving dunk, the 84 3. The ball handling, it will be 79. So you just have to hit 96 overall, and then you get those pro dribble moves. With the takeover, you have the best of everything. Shot creating, playmaking, slashing, and sharp. Like I said, slashing would be the most fun. Sharp would probably be the most, you know, practical, the best, because once you activate sharp takeover, you are not going to miss, especially if you're playing with somebody that's dotting you, which, you know, is really where this build is going to thrive. You see inside out scorer. I mean, Mitch Richmond, hey, man, we already know how the shades of, how the comparisons are. But let's just take a quick look at this build. You know, I mean, the speed, decent. It's going to be about a 90 once you're a 99, plus with the gym rat. The vertical is going to be in the 90s. The acceleration is going to be in the high mid-80s. And like I said, you can do everything. You can shoot consistently with this build. That is a big thing. The driving dunk, you're going to get really good animations. The ball handle, you know, 96 overall. You can start running the point, running on the twos with this build. You got a 79 steals. So even though you only have 6 defensive and rebounding badges, defense in NBA 2K21 is pretty decent. So you will definitely be able to get by with that. With the finishing badges, you want contact, you want slithering. Those are the most important. And then now, consistent and acrobat, you can do a lot of, you know, glitchy euros, glitchy hop steps. So both those badges are going to help them whenever you don't get dunks off of them. Showtime, if you're playing a lot of twos or rec, that's actually going to boost your team's takeover by a ton. You know, some people sleep on that badge. Other people know about its secrets. I'm just putting you guys onto it. Same thing with Fast Break Finisher, but that's more for you. The Showtime's more for your whole team, so if you had to choose one, I would say choose Showtime. And then you could put on Relentless. That's actually going to help you finish, not contact dunks, but finish dunks through contact when you're tired. So definitely having it on bronze is worth it. With the shooting badges, you want range extender, you want high zone hunter. After that, it kind of depends on how you play. Catch and shoot, corner specialist, you know, a lot of people, you know, would put them on Hall of Fame, but this build has such a high 3 that you don't actually need those badges in Hall of Fame. You could run stuff like Volume Shooter, Green Machine, Deadeye, Hot Start. I know, you know, if you're playing twos with this build and you believe in your ability, like you can go games without missing a shot, then Hot Start is going to help a ton. Difficult shots if you're fading a lot. You know, it doesn't have a 90-something midi and a 90-something 3, so it's not going to be the most consistent fades, but you can definitely be consistent. I mean, you can definitely hit him. You guys know what I mean. I mean, you guys have been in your bag. You know, I have a playmaker build with like a 78 midi, but if I'm in my bag, I can put on difficult shots and I can hit every fade. It's just going to be tough. Deadeye, of course, is always important. Clutch Shooter gives you a huge boost. Say you're down, you know, 12 to 8, that's going to kick in and you're going to get a huge boost every shot. That definitely comes in clutch, as the badge says. And that's it, man. However you guys want to do that. I would do it like that. A lot of bronze, a lot of silver badges, but sometimes that's better than having the Hall of Fame. Now with the playmaking badges, quick first steps a must. Handle for days isn't a must, but if you're going to be dribbling some, then you could definitely throw that on. Same with ankle breaker. It's not a must, but if you're going to be handling the ball, if you're going to be dribbling, it definitely makes it more fun. Bailout, Needle Threader, Unpluckable. The bad thing is this build doesn't get Hall of Fame Dimer or Hall of Fame Floor General, so, I mean, if you're playing with a shooting center, it's going to be tough if they're not a pure stretch, so I definitely wouldn't recommend it. And then with the defensive badges, I would do it like this. Intimidator, people overvalue it. Clamps, Chase Down Artist, Rebound Chaser, Rim Protector. I'd rather have all those than Intimidator. And that's it, man. Let me know what you guys think. This is Tonic. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.